Hello, my name is Stephen Hoffman, and today I want to tell you about why I became the Advocacy and Outreach Manager for Voice of Salam. Now, I've always been passionate about interfaith work. I believe it's a way of bringing communities together. I am also concerned about the lack of so many basic human rights for people across the world. And I've always looked for organisations I could work with and volunteer for with these values of mine in mind. And I've never quite found an organisation within this area which I've been entirely comfortable with, which I'd like to put my name to. And then one day, I believe it's in September 2018, I came across some of Liz Arafir's tweets. Now, Liz Arafir is the founder of Voice of Salam. And then after seeing her tweets, I clicked the link in her profile, which took me to the Voice of Salam website. And I was amazed in a positive sense about the incredible amount of topics on show in the blogs. Everything from the Algerian Civil War to female genital mutilation to the horrible hatreds of anti-Semitism and Islamophobia to more light-hearted topics around the importance, of music. And I thought, okay, this is an organisation I can get on board with. This is an organisation I can write for. This is an organisation with its values of inclusivity, with tolerance and openness, and a staunch opposition to all forms of prejudice and hate. I would be proud to put my name to. So I got in touch with Liz. I said I'd like to do a blog on the importance of interfaith work. And Liz got back to me straight away and agreed. So in October, I was busy beavering away preparing this blog. And then I looked on Twitter. And I saw a lot of my Jewish friends on Twitter writing about an awful event. I opened up one of the links on the Jewish News website, and my heart sunk. A number of Jews had been murdered at Pittsburgh Tree of Life Synagogue simply for being Jews. It was like a punch in the gut to me. People murdered just for being Jewish by a far-right American extremist. 2 days afterwards, I think it was 2 or 3 days afterwards, the Board of Deputies put on an event at JW3, which is a Jewish community centre in London, to commemorate that terrible event and to bring people together in opposition to anti-Semitism. And I met Liz there, and it was really important to us from that moment to fight anti-Semitism and Islamophobia. But not just that, we both had the values of we might not share each other's view, but it's always better to talk. It's always better to listen. And we wanted to ensure that more people, the vast majority of people who are not fundamentalist zealots, are given a voice to talk and write in this incredibly fractured world. So I thought, okay, let's get much more involved. Let's start writing more. Let's help plan the future Voice of Salam. Let's help Liz confront the haters. And that's what I've been doing. And it's really important because it's very easy to just walk on by when you see so much anti-Semitism, Islamophobia, misogyny, homophobia, transphobia, you name it. There is so much hate there in the world, especially on social media. But if good people do nothing, evil flourishes. And neither me or Liz want to let evil flourish. And so we've been speaking out much more against anti-Semitism, Islamophobia and all forms of hate. And we've received hate in response, but we're not going to let them win. We are dedicated, and it might sound a bit idealistic, to making the world a better place to live in. For a bit more love and lightness to be in that world. For the whole entire world to become the land of milk and honey for everyone. For less suffering. For less persecution. For more love. For more respect. For more tolerance. And for less divisiveness. Now, me and Liz are involved. We've got a great organisation out there. But we want to amplify the voice of Salam. So if you believe in the importance of interfaith work, if you believe in equality, if you oppose discrimination in all its horrid forms, if you support the values of inclusivity and creating a wide open bridge which everyone can cross over and join hands as individuals, as groups, and as communities, then get in touch with us. We need as many volunteers as possible to confront the haters, and then really we will defeat them, and it'll be a better world for all of us.